All right, well, your boy, NairoMK, was traversing the lands of the rising sun recently. I have returned. I went there with 2 luggages, 1 empty, like completely empty, came back with 4 full luggages. Since we're already holding this because I was just moving stuff, I guess I could start off with this. I mentioned this early in one of the Japanese streams, or like Japanese hotel streams. This is like an arm pillow, basically. I mean, it's an arm cannon. I mean, it's the same as arm cannon. As you can see, it's messed up on the green screen, but you can see it here. But basically, it also functions as like an armrest pillow, like the, you know, the promotional image has like the person like just like sleeping pretty on that shit. But yeah, this is the first thing I wanted to show. I got this keychain, Metroid keychain, stainless water bottle. They have like this ice tray that, like, when you use it, the ice is shaped like a baby Metroid. That's pretty fire. This all came out on the same day that Metroid Prime 4 came out, and I actually went to the Nintendo store before Metroid Prime 4 came out, and they had 0 Metroid things. When I woke up that day and they were like, yo, we got this shit now, I'm like, bruh, really? On release day instead of like leading up to release day? The first thing I did in Japan was the Final Fantasy IX 25th anniversary. And what I have here, this is the secret boss of the game, Ozma, a plushie for Ozma. I didn't open it, obviously, because it's already vacuum sealed. So I don't know what happens when I actually open it. Is it just gonna like form up back into its original shape or whatever? As soon as I cut it, it just started expanding. I can like hear it expanding too. Okay, it's actually forming a lot faster than I thought it would. I had to cop this, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Final Fantasy IX fan. I saw that they had an Ozma plushie. I was like, that's so random, but like, I'm gonna take that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got a couple like Final Fantasy IX stuff. They give you like a bag here, says not for sale. Yo, anybody want to buy this shit? I'm not gonna wear it. I just wanted it because it's cool. But it's the white mage robe that Garnet wore in the beginning of Final Fantasy IX. I just wanted it. It's drip. It definitely won't fit me even if I try to wear it. Pretty sure it's like woman's medium size or something like that. I'm absolutely nowhere close to that. My Japanese is, of course, top notch. So, of course, I got this VV book, or this FF9 like VV story book, you know, anytime like before I go to sleep. It's a picture book. That's cute. I got these like transform like Zidane, Pooja. I believe I got a VV one for VV, one for Garnet, one for Kuja and Zidane. Are these VTubers? Mods, give them 10 minutes. I got a keychain as well for 25th anniversary. Garnet and Zidane, both together. It's pretty cool. So at the Nintendo store, when I bought stuff, they gave me balls of ornaments for Nintendo characters for the Christmas time period. You know what I'm saying? Why you gotta say the first word spaced out like that? Oh, it's probably just, the stream probably lagged. That's what it was, Rufus. I really got Yoshi ugly ass right off the bat. But yeah, this is the Octopath bag. Looks cool. Might replace my actual fanny pack, low key. I got this Zelda book just because they're aura farming in the front. I'm pretty sure it's just a notebook that you can write anything on, or like notes or anything like that. But like, bro, it got my boy Ganondorf just right there, primed up in the center. I don't need to use the journal, but maybe I need to use the journal. Oh, shit, let me put that thing away. You know what's funny? I bought so much shit at the Final Fantasy IX exhibit. At first they gave me this bag, and I was like, this shit could fit 20% of this shit that I got. What you want me to do with this? So I didn't even bother opening it. That's why it's like completely like flat and shit like that. I was like, what the fuck you expect me to do with this? But it has nice, you know, has Alexandria on it, so it's pretty nice. So I was like, you know, I don't want to use it to begin with. But at first I was like, there's no way you think I'm gonna fit everything I got here. But there was a pop-up store that had Elden Ring like collab shit going on. So I was like, you know, I had to go ahead and get something for it at the very least. You know, I got a couple things, but you know, as the Elden Lord himself, multi-time Elden Ring demolisher, I had to go ahead and cop this. The Lands Between. You got bro on his knees, pause, but like, you know, he like aura farming and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So, but that's not the best Elden Ring drip that I got. You ready? You know I had to do it to him. Yes, sir. I saw this and I said, this is an insta buy. The goons. Shout outs to Jiren, his brother, hermano. It's so ugly. You hate him, bro. You hate him. I'll bet you the day I walk out with this shit, just straight infinite amounts of compliments. Like, damn, that shit fire, that shit fire. I'm like, yo, chill, you glazing too much. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I also have more things for Metroid actually right here. I mean, it's just like, it's a nice cup. So when you open it, you got aura farming to the left, you got aura farming to the right. Yes, sir, yes, sir. So you got the Samus cup right here. Man, you can see you can see my soul. You can see the green screen and everything from beyond. This shit glistening over here. Samus. And then you got the Zero Suit one. You know, that's cool, that's cool. About to leave this in front of Mars's door real quick. I'm like, Merry Christmas, bitch. The boxes, they don't really cost that much over there. It's maybe about like $30. You know, I ended up buying 3 of them. If I'm bored and I want to just pull something, don't really care about what I'm really getting, I ended up buying 3. They did tell me, they're like, if you buy this though, we're gonna open up the wrapper right in front of you. And I'm like, oh, I'm not a scalper, so I mean, who the fuck's buying this if you're selling 5 boxes, right? You know what I'm saying? They trying to get rid of it, but they were like, oh, we're gonna have to tear it up. Are you sure that's okay and stuff? And I'm like, you do what you gotta do, fam. It's all good. I'm out here just farming, you know? I'm letting that shit flow. So, you know, I got 3 boxes, one for Dada, Super Saiyan Blue, and then one for myself. So when we do that pool stream, harmonized stream pools and shit like that, and, you know, we'll see what we get, you know what I'm saying? This shit don't fit me, but it look cute. So, like, maybe I'll hook up somebody that's a Rowlet fan in my, like, friend group and stuff, if they wanna, you know, be all ooh-woo. Like, look, this shit almost look like a ooh-woo, like a little kawaii shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, boom. Rage Fist, and he mad as fuck because, you know, he's Annihilate. Got this very cute Dragonite sleeping. It's just I don't know what the occasion is. Maybe it's like that, you know, Pokemon Sleep mobile game or whatever. But yeah, it's just, you know, a little cute Dragonite just ZZZing, you know. This is in Kyoto. They had this, like, I guess limited time exclusive Pikachu with matcha. I was like, oh, this shit cute as fuck. They have another one too, Pikachu in a kimono. I thought you hated Pikachu, bro. I do. Like, can I not hook up some homies for Christmas? I also got this Pokemon Center exclusive. It was on 1 of 1, and like you had to go through the lottery to get it. And praise the Lord, I managed to win for the day. And they were like, here you go, bro. Like, this shit yours. Just about, like, you know, 6,000-7,000 on the line, and you know, I managed to win. So I found another Metroid thing I was talking about, a Metroid ice tray, and here you go. You can kind of see. I don't know why it's like, oh, I guess, like, you know, if you dye it and stuff like that, you know, you can make it look like that, I guess, you know. But you know, that's pretty cool. Yeah, you can make Jello. I guess maybe that was Jello as well. Like, maybe there's Jello and there's ice and stuff like that, you know. So it's pretty cool. Okinawa baked Donkey Kong Choco Bananas. Yes, sir. We got a Diddy Kong coin bag. I didn't design it like this, but the coin bag entrance is on the opposite side. So if you want to put some coins in your bag, you're just gonna have to turn them around, and you're gonna have to zip it open. You're just gonna throw your coins in there and all this shit. So, you know what I'm saying? That's just how it goes, because it also is like a little purse and stuff like that, or like, look, like you can hold it like that, or if you want. So they use the tail as, like, you know, what you wrap your arm around and stuff like that. So, you know, you throw in the coins there, you do that, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Why'd you make it like, what do you mean? Why? I just opened it like normal, I'm just saying. It's Sugoi still, you know, just don't have a dirty mind and you're good. Another thing I got from the Nintendo store, the only Paper Mario merch that they had, a tote bag with just Mario just not doing anything really, he's just kind of standing there. But it's Paper Mario nonetheless, and I was like, oh, that's cute. So I was like, you know what? I gotta buy it. Paper Mario's my shit. So this is also, I believe, a coin bag that you can use. Actually, I think you can put like a Switch game and shit in here too. Like, there's like a little thing. It's a little hard to see, but you could probably like put like a Switch cartridge and shit in there. You could probably put like coins in there and shit like that. So yeah, this shit fire. This shit fire. I think that's the last Metroid thing I have. Let me see. Kidding! I forgot. I said I had like this lunchbox thing or whatever the fuck. Yeah, I was like, yo, this looks cool. You know, let me, I haven't opened it yet. As you can see, the wrapper is still on the thing. So let me see what's in here. It's gonna be a whole lot. I think Smash 6 might actually be in here. Let's see. Oh my God, it is. I didn't think it'd be like a Zero Suit like interior though. That's cool. Is that supposed to be Samus and like the Chozo? That's cute. Another Final Fantasy merch that I got. It's a music box. It plays You're Not Alone, one of the best songs in Final Fantasy history. A pack of like playing cards, Final Fantasy 9 theme, you know, Tantalus, the crew in the beginning of the game. One more music box, Roses of May, another banger in the FF9 OST and also just FF9, I mean Final Fantasy in general. My friend, he's a Godzilla fan, so I sent him a picture. He was like, that Mothra looks pretty cute. So I was like, you know what? Got him with the Mothra, but it also came with like this little like Godzilla like magazine kind of thing. So at the Mario store, I got me an old coffee mug. It's cute, you know, it's a winter or like limited winter theme item. I'm gonna keep it in the box, but this is what it looks like, just to like kind of give you a little reference and stuff like that. Yo, tell Diddy Kong to stop staring at me. Yo, you got a problem with him? Ooh, I got this keychain, Mario Kart keychain, you know, like the random block and a zap, you know, just for some random reason. I don't think there was other items, it just came with a zap one, but it's cool. Got this pen, Final Fantasy 9 pen, has a design of Zidane on it, you know, it's pretty cool, pretty cool. I got another cup. It is a Hisuian Zora. It's cute, you know, the packaging and stuff is pretty cute. For some reason, they just have this in the back of it. I will say this is not needed, but you know what? I digress. It's more about the mug. But yeah, it's just like a little mug. It's cute. Couple Raichus, Quagsire, the other Quagsire. You know, it's almost a trend for me to find a new friend to come back home with. So, of course, I had to go ahead, cop not only the Zora cup, but the Zora plushie as well. Like, what you looking at, dog? What you looking at, dog? This is a very important thing here. To give you context, we're gonna start talking about the Nintendo Museum. The Nintendo Museum, if you don't know, it opened up not that long ago, maybe like what, a year and a half ago? To get into the Nintendo Museum, you have to sign up 3 months in advance in a lottery. And if you get selected, you can get tickets. If you don't get selected, tough luck. I tried to do that, no luck. You know, because y'all always keep saying, Nairo, you're so lucky. This, that. Didn't get it, right? But people cancel on their plans to go, right? So I had a homie checking the website just to see if they happen to drop any tickets, any available tickets during that time period, right? He saw that it actually went up for one of the days during the time that we were gonna be there. The Nintendo Museum's in Kyoto. We were already planning on going to Kyoto, so we managed to actually get 3 tickets. They sold out really fast, but we managed to get those tickets. But come that day, I don't know how anything works. My friend is the one who got it. My friend is the one who set it up. My friend is the one who got the tickets. All this stuff, right? When it came time that we got there, they scanned the shit. They're like, yep, this is you. We got you. We got you 2 cards, 40th anniversary for Mario on the card, and a me. But I misunderstood. I thought they said you have the option to like that they will take like a picture of you and like transform your picture into a me or some shit like that. Or the 40th anniversary. Come to find out 30 seconds later, no, it was that 2 people got a 40th anniversary card, aka my friends, and I got the me. And I was like, okay. The employee chuckles at first when he's about to hand me my me, and I said, okay, why he chuckling over there? Gives me the card, and this is what I see. This is what I see. Just straight up, just Beef Boss in Japan. Like, Beef Boss is out here. My other friend started laughing because he knew about it, but he didn't want to say it. That's why he was like, he actually got the me card first, but he was like, no, give it to him, this and that. I had no clue, no idea that my trip was gonna be ruined by seeing this ugly fuck in my eye vision in front of me. I think my friend like recorded like a video, like real quick, of me getting the card, and you can like literally see, I'm like, what the fuck? And then it all made sense that my friends were still trolling me, even when they were getting the tickets and all this stuff. Safe to say they're not alive anymore, because, you know, I had to just like, you know, snap my fingers, and they just cooked them. What the fuck? There's no way. Here's Beef Boss in his ugly fucking glory. Nasty. But yeah, I just wanted to gas up that story because this actually happened without me knowing. And it still upsets me that I still even have this card to begin with. But it's like memories at the same time. So like, but now that we're all here. Nah, I'm just playing, I won't do that. It's like a little thing that they had in one of the floors there. I just bought it because it was like $6-7. But yeah, it's just like, you know, I guess like lore and stuff that had English and Japanese version. So I got the English version and stuff like that. So it just, I don't know, just a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, they actually have pictures of the exhibit that you couldn't really take a picture of, or you couldn't take any videos or pictures of. So they had like stuff like this on like the exhibit. They had like a whole bunch of focus, boom. They had like stuff like that all over like the floor. It was actually very beautiful to look at. Unfortunately, we couldn't take any pictures or videos of it. They had just about any game that you can really think of that like was like a staple to the console or the handheld. There was only one singular game that we actually couldn't find, and that was Cooking Mama for some reason, like on the DS and stuff. Because my friend, she played Cooking Mama, so she was like, oh, where's Cooking Mama at? That's like my game, this, that. We actually couldn't find that. I got a DK and Diddy Kong like keychain as well. You know, got the banana right there. You know, got the barrel right there. It's cool. You know, I fuck with it. It's very simple but effective. You know, like I said, DK merch is scarce out here. This pin, they have a pin for like everything, like NES, SNES, DS, GameCube, Wii, all this shit, but it was limited, one pin per account basically. So obviously I got one, and my two friends, they got one for themselves and stuff, but it actually took me a while to decide which one to go with, but you'll see why. I was gonna go with the Wii at first or the GameCube, but I was like, you know, GameCube, I have like a bunch of shit here already, GameCube like related and stuff, so I was like, no, the Wii. You'll see in about a minute or two why I didn't get the Wii pin. And I was like, you know, I'll get the 3DS because it's also, I was gonna get the DS originally, but it's all like gray or like white and stuff, like the same color. So I was like, I'll get the 3DS one because, you know, it's a little bit more color to it. You know, it's black and blue. So these are music boxes, gotcha music boxes, I believe. It just plays like the jingle of some, like, you know, of the consoles here. So I want the GameCube one because, you know, the GameCube one got that fire ass. Boom. Number one. The fuck is this? What is this? This is like OG. Does it not come with anything inside? Like not even like a pity battery or some shit? I guess I have to actually put batteries in it. I don't know what battery though, because like this shit's small as fuck. Hold the plastic. Bro, there's a fucking screw, you bum. Did you not see me pull the plastic first? Do you not see there's a screw here? Screw you! Oh, never mind. That's what you meant. I apologize for my outburst. I apologize. Yeah. Okay. Luda. Come on. Maybe they forgot to change the art on it. Maybe it plays something different. What the fuck? And y'all always say I got luck, this, luck, that. Luck you, alright? Luck you. I was so excited too. I'm like, yo, I can't wait to show this. Try to get the GameCube one. Okay, well, I have another gotcha thing. A keychain of stuff. So I'd probably want to get the Game Boy, maybe the Wii U, or the DS. What is it? See, I have GameCube stuff, so I don't know if I want a GameCube. No, my fucking God! Come on! What is happening? I mean, I guess it's cool. Maybe this plays better than my current controller. Just play with this shit. If I get a second GameCube controller, I'm ending the stream. Like 100%. I'm gonna just drop it on the table. Let's see. Yo, nah, ain't no fucking way. All right, y'all, have a good night. I'll see y'all later. Ain't no goddamn way. What are the chances of that happening for both items though? Like, there was like this thing. It's like stickers of games. It's like mad random, and you can get up to 10. Ooh, the first one that you probably just saw. Yo, I swear Nintendo never acknowledges this game. Like, so I was like, they have this here? I mean, they had it in the like museum, like exhibit part, but like even to like buy like a sticker of Super Princess Peach, they never acknowledge this game ever, bro. It shit, I was like, what the fuck? I guess maybe over here they don't acknowledge it, but I guess they do over there. You know, so I was like, you know, I had to get it for just for that reason alone. Kid Icarus, 3DS, Ocarina of Time. You already know I had to go get me some fucking Peak out here. But of course, I already know the Majora's Mask glazers and stuff. I'm not hating on the game, but you already know they gonna be bitching. But don't worry, I got you too, bro. Boom, bada bing, bada boom. I know ball. Pass the ball around, you know what I'm saying? So here you go. Boom, another banger right there. Boom, Metroid Prime. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Arm cannon, where the fuck's that shit at? It's probably in the middle of the room. Wind Waker, boom, another classic. Instant classic. Boom, boom, boom. Peak, peak, peak. Okay, well, this maybe not so much peak, but I like the artwork, you know what I'm saying? So I had to go get it. You know what I'm saying? It's Zelda, you know? Most of the stuff that they had there was like Zelda. They had some like random games there too and stuff like that. Boom, bada bing, classic. Super Mario World. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Super Famicom, and I have two more. Boom, bada bing, bada boom. My boy Donkey Kong Returns on the Wii. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Another sticker. And then for the final one, Twilight Princess. These are all stickers, but I'm probably never gonna actually use them as stickers. I just wanted to get them. It's the Mario 40th anniversary, so I got myself Mario 40th anniversary black t-shirt. So I'll probably wear this at some point, maybe the next Mario game that come out. But that is not all that I bought in the store. Now I'll show you the main reason that I came back with 4 luggages. Yes, sir. Indeed, indeed. It's not missing a hole. It's just green because of green screen. It is pretty massive. Just to give you, you know, I've been putting everything on the desk. Like, I can't even put it in full camera. Putting this shit in a luggage was so ass. And it's so large that you can't even go to a store to like vacuum seal it or whatever, like how the Ozma plushie was, because they don't have large enough bags for it. Spin the wheel or spin the control stick. Hurt your hand. You know I had to do it to him too, man. You think I'm only gonna be satisfied with one, my guy? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Indeed, indeed. Some of y'all said it already. The Wiimote plushie. Look, I just showed you this pillow. Look at this shit, bro. This shit is half my size. The rod. Can't even fit it in the whole thing. Well, I could probably zoom out. Let me see. Oh, that's as much as I can zoom out. But yeah, if y'all watch one of the Japanese streams. Oh, fuck, the green screen's messing it up, but. I'm not gonna lie, this shit kind of aura. I'm saying, like, you know, Pikmin not really about that aura like territory, but this. There's a Zelda shirt. It has the same design as the notebook. It has Ganondorf, Zelda, and Link. You know, I had to do it to him. I want to be cozy, you know. I want to get some actual Nintendo drip, you know. Not that green Triforce shirt. I need some actual aura if you're gonna have a Triforce shirt. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and cop this. You know, I had to save the best for last. Come on, man. What do you think this is for, huh? We don't just use this for nothing. This is not a show and tell. I guess technically it can be a show and tell because I'm about to show you a box. Mega Evolution. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. And I'm going to tell you that I'm going to pull that Gardevoir card with relative ease. And I'm going to also show you this prismatic box too. And I'm also going to tell you that I'm going to also get the prismatic Umbreon just like that. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. I mean, I do have some Pokemon cards. Now I can show them off a little bit better than I could have at the hotel. So I'm about to show you right now. I think I showed these before, but I don't think I opened them. Or maybe I did. But yeah, when you buy something, they actually make like a little cute little like envelope for you. So these are the cards that I got in packs, like that I opened in Japan. I don't have any sealed or any of it in like wrapped up and stuff like that, but it's all good. It's all good. the Mega Dream box, it always comes with an EX guaranteed and stuff. So this was the SIR, I believe, of the set, or of the box that I opened, the Mega Diancie. So that's cool. I did get Dragonite, just a regular one though. I did get this Dragapult, full art, or like the illustration art, Trevenant, illustration art, random fucking radar thingy. It's not Goldenrod Tower, the rod. Got a Dreepy as well, so it goes with the Dragapult that I got as well. I got this Psyduck that's literally a vibe, like just 100% a vibe. I fuck with it. Frost Ash, yes sir, one of the best megas in ZA in my opinion, design wise. It's fire, that's, if you don't agree, then go fuck yourself. I'm just playing, but I think it's pretty cool. So but yeah, this set is like a lot of these cards are older EXs. This set is basically like a catch-up kind of thing for people, but also comes with new stuff as well. But that's why it's an EX guaranteed every time. And then these are what I bought, like individual cards. This is what I ended up buying. So let me just show real quick. So I got the Cynthia. I think it's called Cynthia's Ambition. I got this card. It looks really cool. I got another Garchomp V. Got Cynthia just chilling right there. Garchomp tier 3 Knight right there, making sure nobody except NairoMK to intrude and enlighten Cynthia. You know what I'm saying? So of course I had to go ahead and cop that as well. Catch up for those who don't have an addiction. This is not an addiction. I'm making sure that these cards are legit for everybody else to be like, oh, they're legit, so then they can get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing a good deed for everybody. I got Umbreon card with Karen. Bless, God is good. You know what I'm saying? Because Pokemon's cool, of course. Umbreon's a cool Pokemon. I was talking about Karen, of course. She's just there. She's just there as well. She's also here too. It's just a pure coincidence as well. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But very nice looking card as well. So I was like, hey, I gotta go ahead and get this. And then of course, I had to go ahead and get myself a Darkrai card. This is the tag team. This is not like the rarer one of the two. The other one looks fire as fuck, but I was like, I'm content with just getting this one. So I was like, let me go ahead, get this tag team Umbreon and Darkrai just aura farming, looking up at the moon. Speaking of looking up, of course, Giratina and Garchomp, broken ass comp over here. Like, what the fuck? Who they about to beat up? That's not fair. It's origin form Giratina as well. Like, yeah, tag team cards are cool. So I got a couple. Last tag team card I believe I got, Deoxys and Espeon. The secret art or whatever, the illustration for Deoxys and Espeon is actually so fire. I actually didn't see it in any stores. But I know Umbreon's Japanese name. I do, and we will not talk about it. No, but I do know it. I got the Galarian Moltres. I got the Galarian Zapdos. Got Sabrina out here just aura farming, literally aura farming the Pokeball and shit like that. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead, bless this up. I'm starting to collect some stuff. I don't really care about like Japanese versus English, like language and stuff like that. I'm collecting it because the cards look cool. So I'm like, hey, let me start like my collection real quick while I'm here because there's so many stores. This is actually a newer set card. This is in the Mega Dream one. I was surprised it was only like $4. So I was like, all right. So I got it. It's N with Zekrom. Pretty cool. Might pull this in the English version. Who knows? Got a Gardevoir card with Diantha. It looks cool. This is pretty straightforward. This girl from Arceus, Mars' great grandmother. This is a new set, a new card in the Mega Dream set. I did not pull in the box that I did open up in Japan. So I was like, I'm gonna just buy the separate one. It's Cynthia with her Spiritomb. What can I say? This shit beautiful as fuck. This is a promo Galarian Moltres. I just thought it looked pretty cool. Got Tyranitar. You got some Star Raptors flying up above him, looking up at the sky. Easy way to aura farm. Just look at the sky, have the camera aim down. You know what I'm saying? Downward, towards up, and you got yourself a fire card. That's as simple as that. King's Gambit. This card just actually looks fire as fuck. You got the whole evolution line. They all posed up, ready to just mug you and shit like that. They about to just he aura farming, and then he got the goons around him. So I'm like, that's pretty cool. And then the last card, got this Zora, just kind of just being cute and shit like that. I got the Hisuian Zora plushie, and I had to show some love to the OG one as well, so I got myself a card of that. So I'm gonna just show y'all some pictures, talk about like the moments and stuff like that as well. This is not the Nintendo Museum. This was just a Nintendo store in Kyoto, like the Nintendo store just straight up in Kyoto. Had this massive ass fucking Mario. Like, holy, y'all say I have a big head. Look at this shit, bro. God damn, that's 100% a Unk fit. You say that as you wearing a Dragon Tales probably like sweater right now. You probably got PJs of like Arthur. I had to take a picture of good old Coco Curry, Coco Ichiban. Japanese people, they say Coco Ichiban is whatever. My bad. Sorry, we don't have a Coco Ichiban across the street every 2 streets around here, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we do in Newark, because Newark got everything that you ever need in life, but for areas outside of Newark, you're just not gonna have that there. So as a Japanese curry enthusiast, when I first dropped into Japan, like, because I was like, it was like the battle bus and shit, but it's time to get me some damn food. So I went, got me some Coco curry, and we vibing, the vibes. Next picture, boom. Godzilla, as you saw, I got the Mothra over here, like chilling. I don't think I bought this here though. I don't think this is the Shibuya shop. This was just like a random shop. Let me see. Boom. I missed this, right? I'm actually about to shed a tear. I'm about to cry more than when Cena got retired, man. I had to go ahead and hit you with a classic, basically. Like what I just say earlier. I was like, yo, if y'all need food 24/7, Convenies, Family Mart, Lawson, 7-Elevens, they got you covered, bro. This right here, this could fill you up. You'll be good for like, a few hours, or you could basically live off of this shit, high key. Now, did I do that? No, because I'm in Japan for a limited time, so I wanted to try multiple things. But something like this is probably like $7 total right here, like USD. You got yourself 2 sandwiches, I got 2 drinks right there, and I got a snack right there. Could have got other stuff for relatively the same price. That shit can be holding you down. I took a taxi one time, and like, the guy, he actually knew decent English, or like pretty good English actually. So we were talking about like convenience stores and stuff, and he's never been to America. And he was like, do you like them? Because he knows that foreigners like really like them. And I told him, I straight up, I was like, over there, that shit is dog shit. He understood what I meant. I said, dog shit. I said, I'm gonna be sad when I drive by and I see a 7-Eleven over there, because I know that shit not really 7-Eleven. Here we have some photos. I don't know if it's in order right now, but just some photos from the FF9 art exhibit that I went to. Obviously, I showed a whole bunch of stuff from that earlier. I'm not gonna show every single picture that I took. I literally took like hundreds of photos throughout the whole thing, so I just put some photos here in this album. As you can tell, it's a mono art, for a lot of it, it shows like, early designs sometimes and stuff like that. Just like, little things that they haven't revealed before this art exhibit, like pre-design or like early concept designs for some characters and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool, So I took some pictures around just about the whole thing really. But like I said, I'm not going to show every single one. We'll be here for hours. I was like, you already know I was looking at all this shit like, I need this, I'll buy. You already know me and my boy Vivi out here, I had to just, yo, where Flo at? Yo, Flo, what? Go to character, you already know, come on. Beatrix, because she the bae, you know what I'm saying? But I had to take a picture of Beatrix as well, because she fire. She order farms in the game and all that shit. Why is bro posing like Vivi know you? What you mean, bro? I'm cool with everybody in the Final Fantasy verse, bro. My friend was just taking a picture of me geeking out about, I'm like, damn, they got all these weapons here, this, that. There's some cool shit. I was like, just straight up nerding the fuck out throughout this whole time. Got another picture, of course, boom, that 25th anniversary art. That's like Flo looking up at me right now. We're getting ready to stream. Another VV like artwork. It's similar to the stuff that they had in the book that I showed earlier. Oh shit, this shit right here, bro. I was like, this is so cool, because I didn't know what was gonna be in the art exhibit. I went in completely blind. So this was near the end of the whole thing. but they had like a, if you played Final Fantasy 9, you know what this is. If you don't know, I'll just give you the brief little description of it. But in Final Fantasy 9, there is a ultimate weapon that you can only get if you get to like the second to last room in the game in 9 hours. It's called the Excalibur 2. It is Steiner's strongest weapon / the strongest weapon in the entire game. So when I saw this shit here, I was like, this is so fire. I was like, this is tough. They never have done a 3D like model for the Excalibur 2 as well, so this is the first time. So I was like, this is pretty fucking cool. And you're able to like, you know, take a picture, the rod. But you know what I'm saying, but you know, I had to go ahead and take a picture real quick. I'm over there, you can tell like, look, I'm in the middle of geeking out, like, yo, this shit is cool as fuck. And then, you know, you already know I got a aura farm real quick as well. You already know it's NairoMK out here, you know what I'm saying? You know, here's a little close-up picture of the Excalibur 2 as well. So very, very cool stuff. This is my bag of goodies. Obviously, I showed like everything that I got in the last like hour and a half. Do I need to say any introductions? Do I? I don't think I do. But I'm still gonna do it anyway because it is officially Monkey Monday right now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My boy Dinky. Yes, sir. You can actually purchase this large Donkey Kong plushie. It is like $450 though. I did not get it. It looks cool. You know, I had to take a picture with it real quick. Some more pictures, you know, Nintendo World, all this good shit, you know what I'm saying? Or like Nintendo Tokyo, you know, just some pictures. I know a lot of you guys are masters at your craft when it comes to feet. So I was like, I think you guys would appreciate this photo as it does have the feet of Rathalos. So, you know, I just wanted to take a picture for y'all. Hold it down real quick. Obviously, if this was like a canon and event, if I was in the actual Monster Hunter verse, I wouldn't look like that. I'd be like posed up, slice the tail, slice the wings, stab the heart, just straight demolish that shit. But for you guys, you know, I was trying to like get into the chat mode, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was just like a little photo op at the Capcom store. So just to give y'all some like context, in this floor, it's like a mall. In this floor, you have the Nintendo store. Like as soon as you go up the escalator, the Nintendo store. If you go further past it, because like, you can walk in through the store and then walk out. At the end of the wall on that direction, if you keep heading there, is the Pokemon Center. It has the Mewtwo where he's like, you know, Mewtwo's like in the tube and shit like that. To the side of the Nintendo and Pokemon store is the Capcom store, where I took this photo at. And then if you keep going down the same floor, you will get to a JoJo. I think it recently opened a JoJo like Bizarre Adventure store and a Sega store like right next to each other. So you know that's there for all the Sonic weebs. But no, it was a cool store. Right next to that one was a Godzilla store. I think I have a picture coming up of that. But it's all like in one floor, so it's like a hella cool ass store. Like you're probably gonna be buying mad shit if you're a fan of half those things, you know. This is part of the Sonic store, one of the ugliest things I've ever seen, laid eyes on. Like, if any of you have any of this, sell it now or else. I'm just playing. But I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what is this design on this Sonic? But I was like, you know, let me take a picture, you know, let me show some love real quick. But yeah, this is the Sega store as well. There's the Godzilla store. This isn't Shibuya. I forgot to mention that. I think I just said Tokyo, but it's Shibuya. So, you know, you got Godzilla right there, just like, and stuff like that, trying to be all like menacing and stuff. But when I walked up, I didn't take a picture of it, but like when I walked up to that Godzilla, and I like literally was just like, we're like sizing each other up. He actually said in perfect English, he was like, whoa bro, I don't want to mess with you, I'm sorry, my fault. They just paid me to be like, you know, spooky looking and shit like that. Like, we cool? Dapped him up. I said, we cool, don't worry. And I let him go back to his business, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, just another picture just out here in the land of Japan, you know, Shibuya. You know, I got this nice view over here. We got this like tree that looks like a fucking teleporter. Like if you jumped in it, it's like Jack and Daxter. You know, when you jump into the level, it's like a portal. This shit is like a Jack and Daxter tree to me. So that shit look cool, you know? This is proof, chat, that I do touch grass. So I took a picture of this, which is like, you know, it was cool because right before I went to Japan, I beat Silent Hill F. And I don't know if y'all watched the playthrough or played through the game, but you know, obviously it's based in Japan and stuff like that. And when I saw this, I remember that one scene where The fox was like drinking the water, and then he told damn, I already forgot her name. But he told the main character to drink or like do the ritual and stuff too, but then it ended up being like lava and shit. This is that same exact thing. So I was like, oh, that's really cool. Historical landmark over here, you know. But you know, we got there at the nighttime. The Gundam was glistening green. It changes colors like every like 20 or 30 minutes, I believe. But you know, I only took a picture while I was in its green state and stuff like that. Right behind the Gundam's leg though is you can kind of see it, but it's like a rainbow rod basically. Yeah, I think it was Odaiba. I'm waiting for this one to come up. Yo, yes sir, yo, look, I wanted to surprise you too, Chi. Yes sir. I was walking around, and what did I see? Lo and behold, when I thought Japan didn't have elite ball knowledge, they proved me wrong. When we were at the Shibuya crossing, there was this like group of like TikTokers in Labubu drip. Okay, I won't say drip. Labubu like cosplay. Like one was in a full Labubu cosplay. Someone had like mascara or like eyeliner and stuff, or like, you know, just like makeup to the brim to look like a Labubu as well, and like was wearing like a jumpsuit and shit like that. And every time that you were able to cross the street, they would go into the middle of the crossing and then start dancing and shit. Bro, this is peak. This is pure cinema. Oh, I talked about this briefly earlier when I was talking about these packs in particular. I actually got these in a vending machine, and as you can see in front of you, this is a picture of the vending machine. For some of them, they were pretty expensive, like the Mega Dream one, obviously, because it says new product. Do these like drop to the floor when you buy them? No, it like has like a thing to go up, and it like picks it up and then brings it down. It also has like a container like around it too, if you could kind of tell through this. Even though we in the land of Japan, you know, my last trip in Mexico, man, I had some good ass tacos. I had to go ahead. Some of y'all may know this place, Three Hermanos, you know, Elden Hermano, you know what I'm saying, the vibes. So our friends and I, they're both Mexican, you know, they love some tacos too, self-explanatory, they know ball. So we ended up going here. Come on, man, you already know when I went to the Magic the Gathering store, I told you I was looking for the Magic collector's booster box. Unfortunately, they had every single product in the last year except the collector's booster box. But then I saw this Yuna on the side, and I was like, it's time to pose up with Yuna, Hope from Spira, or Hope of Spira card. They didn't have the Grand Summoner one, but hey, it's you know, I have both of them in the Surge foil because hard work, blood, sweat, and tears overall. It is not luck at that point. When you put in the work, when you just bleed infinite amounts of blood, and you keep working hard, you will earn what you want. You already know, at the Amiibo or the Amiibo section at one of the Nintendo stores, low key, I probably should have bought the Silex one, or like, yeah, probably the Silex one, maybe not the Viola one, because that shit's like pretty big. But Amiibos cost a lot more over here than they do over there, because like the Taurus and all that stuff, price increase on a lot of stuff. So Amiibos I think are still relatively like normal price over there, like I think like $15 and stuff, but now over here they're like 30 and shit like that, or like the Kirby Air Ride one is like 55 or some shit like that over here. Go ahead, talk shit about my shoes again, go ahead. I can smell this shit. I need that. Was that spicy? Nah, it wasn't spicy. I know it looks like it was spicy, but nah. This is in Kyoto, like I mentioned earlier. At the top floor, they got like Mario Galaxy music playing and shit, like Mario Sunshine and Mario Galaxy music playing. You got Mario out here just on the rod. Of course, happy that he completed a level. All respect out there to the OG of OGs, 40th anniversary. Much love, much love. You're able to sit down on those POW blocks and the question mark blocks and the blocks and shit like that. So, but you know, nobody was doing it because everyone was taking photos and stuff. So nobody wants to intrude on the photos, of course. But you know, it was pretty cool out there. You know, you get a nice view of the area as well, like on the opposite side and stuff. So it was cool. Of course, I had to take a picture. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. I could order farm like that too now. Check this shit out. Look. This is the Pokemon Center in Kyoto. Very, very nice. You know, the first thing you see is this Pikachu, the kimono, and very, very kawaii. You know what I'm saying? You could kind of see the Zora. This is where I picked up the Zora, actually. I think they only had those 5, so, you know, I had to snag it real quick. Didn't know I could get it online over here, but it doesn't matter. I had to bring the homie back home, right here, chilling. But yeah, I had to take a picture of that. Lugaya! Of course, I had to take a picture of this motherfucker out here. Blessing. Yes, sir. Don't worry, we'll get to Ho-Oh in the back real soon. But yeah, you got Lugaya out here farming. You can, if you actually look very carefully though, there's a bit of lore going on here. So you see, like, he's like, what the fuck am I looking at here? Because as you can see, he got the Johto starters, but he kind of noticed that somebody is kind of outplaced here. Where the Cyndaquil out? You know, I know ZA came out, but he ain't know that shit. He not in the game, so he kind of confused over here, unfortunately. But you know, work in progress. But of course, that's the homie Lugaya. Next picture, boom, the ass of Ho-Oh. And it's all glistening gold. But the reason I took a picture of Ho-Oh's back is because they actually, if you can very closely see, Matsuda signed it, and I can't remember who signed this one, but you know, they signed it on Ho-Oh's, you know, bosom. So I still had to take a picture because that is pretty cool. You know, you can't obviously touch the actual statue itself, so it's probably been there for years and stuff like that. So shout outs, it's cool to see, you know what I'm saying? But of course, I had to take a front side photo. You got Pikachu up there, just saying, waving, saying what's up, doing the rise wave, Pika wave right there. You got the Ho-Oh, just like, this one has no other context except the name. I was walking by, I saw this store. It was called Cosmos. I took a picture of it. You know, in fact, I forgot to even send this shit to him. I'm like, yo, bro, open this place. It's closed. We hungry, bro. I want to go to this bar. Let's go. So I gotta send this shit to him. But yeah, shout outs to Cosmos, of course. That's a normal word. No, it's not. You get it? Because, like, you know, Cosmos, Spanish player. But anyways, we move. Just another picture of, you know, just beautiful architecture, design, human beings, grass, trees. Another area, just there wasn't much people there. So I was like, oh, let me take a picture right here. This looks really nice. You know, the clouds are, you know, they're doing what clouds do. They're just floating majestically while being mid, but also, you know, I feel like, you know, I could take some nice photos sometimes, you know, like, I was saying, some album-like photos and shit like that. So, just wanted to take a little photo of this, and just a really nice little alleyway going on there. In case I didn't find the card or I didn't go up to get it, I put this in the album there too. This is like 10 seconds after I saw this disgusting piece of shit spawn into my hands. Got me and my homie out here when we went to the Nintendo Museum. Had to take a picture outside before stepping into the actual museum itself. It's pretty cool. All that good stuff. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout outs to the homie. When you walk into the Nintendo Museum, you can take a picture of a couple toads. I forgot to put the toad picture here. There's a Miyamoto signature right there when you go right into the front. Now that I'm looking at this, it kind of looks a little cursed, a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like if you know about that Titsumi Mario lore, it's just kind of like, here I was at Tokyo Station. So I was actually looking for like just like souvenirs and stuff, like last minute souvenir check and stuff before heading to the airport, like an hour after this. And I actually found this Tokyo Station Pokemon like center, or like very like mini like Pokemon center thing. So this is actually where I bought those 10 Mega Evolution packs. Low-key, I might just open them before I end the stream. I just gotta go get them upstairs though. But yeah, you know, I just took a picture of that. Right next to it was this Dragon Ball store as well. They have Sparking Zero in the back. That's my boy Aura farming over there too in the hat. But I was like, yo, they had a bunch of Gokus around. So they had a, you know, Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Had to take a picture, of course, you know, OG Super Saiyan Goku. Absolutely, of course. They got me, you know what I'm saying, like decked out, post, abs chiseling, muscles just bustling. Got Ultra Instinct Goku out here. Obviously, got to pay some respects out here. And of course, they had the newly revealed, or like, you know, recent Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku. Big ass arms, by the way, like actual Denki size arms. So I mean, but it was cool to still see this up there, you know, showing some love to Super Saiyan 4, you know, even though, you know, I like the, you know, the GT one a little bit better than this one. This one is still, you know, it's basically the same shit, you know, so okay, look, this is fire, right? I saw this in a random train station. I was like, yo, they really got Bonanza shit still out here, like, just chilling, right? But this is like right before I'm heading back. So then when I took the picture, I was like, this is really cool. But then I really sat there and I thought about it. I was like, yo, Bonanza came out in July. This is still there, and Metroid just came out 4 days ago. Where the Metroid shit at? I didn't see any Metroid anything except at the actual Nintendo stores. But outside of the Nintendo stores, that shit, like, bro, they don't even try to like sell that shit over there. I feel like it was time to go home. I came into Japan with 2 luggages, and this is what I had to bring to the airport. Holy luggage. As you can see why in the past hour or two, why it was that way. I had to bring all this shit. I couldn't even fit the Wiimote. The Wiimote is literally larger than all the luggages, as you can see. But we managed to bring everything back. And then we made it home with my new pal, Zora. And yes, sir. All right, and then, you know, just to wrap it up, you know, here's like some videos that I took. I mean, I think I yap in them a little bit, just like kind of like, oh, this is cool and stuff. But just to make it easier, you know, I can still have the music playing in the background. I'll just have it muted. I don't really like say too much, but over here, this is at the end of the exhibit. They did like a contest or something, or like you were able to submit fan art for the 25th anniversary for Final Fantasy IX. So when you get to the end, there's just a giant wall of just like a lot of like people's like art and stuff. It was so cool to see this, you know, like literally it's like a 3-minute video of just me like literally just going through all of them, trying to get like a clear. Well, hold on, Josh song we skipped up. The immediate skip, bro. But yeah, you know, it's just like a large wall of a lot of people's fan art. So it was really cool to see it. You know, I had to show some love there. I took videos of like other portions of the exhibit as well, but you saw like photos of it already and stuff. So I was like, let me show this one because it's like so much photos all like in one section and stuff. I like how this one, it's not even fan art. This shit real. This shit in a random tree. They got Vivi's weapon and then just like a little Vivi thing on the back, and then they just put it on top of a tree or like to the side of a tree. But it's still peak nonetheless. I'm not hating. But like, it's just like, you know, you look at all the fan art and then you just see this fucking GeoGuessr ass Vivi weapon. They had a bunch of like quotes and stuff over here too. Obviously I couldn't read it and stuff like that. I think I made like another video, like this video is about to end. Yeah, so I mean, I'll pause it right here. If any of y'all want to translate it and stuff on your own or whatnot, I'll probably do that on my own time later on. Let me see what this is. This is one of the, like I said, I went to a lot of museums as well. Some of them I took like pictures, some of them I took videos and stuff like that. So I was just like, oh, this is like a short video, so I'm gonna say like, let me like just dump it in here as well and stuff. So it was like this like fish museum and shit like that, and I was like, yeah, it was cool. That's one of my friends and my other friends right here too. He's just like he's just like recording that one, because that one was like, he was like fiending, he was like hounding, like he was like, yo, he looked like he hungry, he wanna eat meat, bro. He just keeps following me to every corner and stuff. So this is the top of Kyoto, the Nintendo Kyoto one. Oh wait, let me see. I think I commentate this one a little bit. They disrespected my boy Ganondorf, by the way. They got this door obstructing my boy. For real, bro. Like, what is that disrespect? How they gonna have Ganondorf being blocked by the door? That's a design failure, my guy. Like, what are we doing here? Yeah, they had 2 links. They had the Breath of the Wild and like the Twilight Princess link and stuff. Why is he so tall? Because he's Ganondorf, bro. What you mean? Bro is tall as fuck. He's built as fuck. He's just like me. That's the Ganondorf. Good one. So, okay, at the time, I didn't know if it was cool to record this, because this is the Nintendo Museum, and like they were like, oh, you can't take pictures and videos, but they meant like inside of the actual museum. This is like right before getting in. So just like real quick, they just have like a mural of just like Nintendo IPs and just all this shit. But don't worry, I zoom into the most important one. Don't worry. Wait for it. Wait for it. I was looking for him too. I was like, where's my boy at? And then right there he is. Yes, sir. My boy. So the Nintendo Museum has 2 floors. We couldn't record anything on the first or on the second floor. Like some of what I showed in that book, like the book that I showed earlier, was on that floor that we couldn't take pictures and videos. But here with the interactive stuff and whatnot, they said pictures and videos are allowed. So I kind of just like take like a quick like minute video just walking around, you know, like
Nintendo Museum. Can't record or take pictures of stuff upstairs.
I just finished saying that, so I don't remember what I said. But yeah, you know, they just have like a bunch of stuff around.
A lot of setups of many different games.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. You have like these coins too with your card that you can like swipe and like play stuff. Lugaya!
Sir. Dope. So much more.
Yeah, so
Mask.
no Smash though. Yeah, ain't no Smash on this. There was no Smash anywhere except upstairs. So, which was a little strange in my opinion, but you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. So yeah,
y'all
just
call me uncle. Even some of this is too old for me. Alright, letting y'all know.
I'm telling you.
You got setups to play on.
So yeah, I just go around and like continue just like showing shit around. Then my friend and I, we end up like going on one of the N64 setups and we play Pokemon Stadium mini games real quick. So that's what we end up just doing. At the Tokyo station that I mentioned that I was looking for souvenirs, they just have like this wall of Pokemon, like just random Pokemon. Well, I guess a lot of them are like popular ones or like cute ones and shit like that. So I just wanted to like just take like a little video of all of them and stuff. You know, I got Greninja, Gardevoir, Dragonite, Snorlax, all these motherfuckers out here. You got the Evolutions out there farming. You got a random ass mute or unknown, and out of all unknowns, it's L, like El Bozo, like low key disrespectful. But you know, that's a topic for another day. So yeah, you know, just like showing this and stuff like that. I don't really add much commentary onto it. Got Gengar, of course, is out here. That Pelipper is about to snack on that Pikachu. Crazy. Got Rayquaza out here, or Rayquaza. Rayquaza. Yeah, I said Rayquaza. But yeah, and then yeah, you know, you go downstairs and there's a whole bunch of stuff. Not Pokemon, but like just a whole bunch of stuff. But they just had those like that staircase with Pokemon art and stuff. So, but yeah, that was basically, you know, some highlights and stuff from my Japan trip. And yeah, I just wanted to share, you know, the stuff that I got from that trip with you guys, but also, you know, I wanted to share like some pictures and videos and stuff like that I took while I was over there when I was touching grass and all that stuff. All right, real quick, 10 packs. This is the first Mega Evolution set, so it has the Gardevoir, SIR, and it has the Golden Lucario and Golden Gardevoir. If there's something I want, it would be the Gardevoir SIR, the one that has all the evolutions on it. Now, knowing my luck, I know I'm not gonna, you know, get it, because hard work, blood, sweat, and tears. Corfish. Whatever the fuck this is. Okay, I got Absol EX. Not the worst, but not the best. Gimme Ghoul. Execute. Sand Ash. Yveltal. And Volcanion. Albasam. I forget what the fuck that shit is called. Onyx. Some shit. Wait, that was the rare card? Celebi. Uh-oh, it's not looking so hot right now. Numel. Don't know what that one is called. Croagunk. Some golden freaking ring bell or bell shit. But I mean, it's a full art, I guess, but not necessarily what I'm looking for. All right, pack number 5. Horfish. Seed Dot. Whatever the fuck this salt monster Minecraft looking shit is. Cinderace and Ninetales. Minecraft sheep. Pinkaton or whatever, like the baby evolution. Lucario EX. I actually have this from the Mega Dream set. Another EX, another dud. Sparrow, Vulpix, Mario Mushroom item. Bruh. I got the Young Goose evolution and the art. Okay, I mean, I'll take it. I guess. What are your thoughts on this set so far? Not bad. This is actually, you're right. This is my first time really seeing it outside of like the chase cards. So it's cool. It's cool so far. I'm happy with anything I really get, I guess, for now. Oh shit, Lieutenant Surge? Okay, I'll take that. Holy unk. You open packs like they're Skittles? No, I don't. What are you talking? Just like this? Like this. I open it and then I slip it out. I show you the cards and we start pulling. Milk Tank, Riolu, Shift Tree, and a Repel. Damn, I didn't even get a reverse holo. You can just get nothing in this. Whoa, this is heavy. Chat, this is 0.2 pounds more than all the other packs. I sent something in this. Last one. Oh. Wait for it. I'm capping. I will continue another time. That is the sneak peek. We are done. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed.